What if the future you remember never actually happened? Imagine in just a moment the life unfolding behind your eyelids. The faces, the laughter, the pain could be a carefully arranged illusion, not by your own mind, but by something else. Something cold, something calculating, something artificial. Close your eyes and imagine a dark void, fragments of memories floating in the void, flickering with images you swear are yours. A childhood birthday, a lost love, a moment of victory. But when you reach for them, the fragments are corrupted, faces dissolve, and the boundary between reality and illusion begins to blur. Welcome to a future where your mind is no longer a sanctuary, but a battlefield. Where artificial intelligence not only learns from your memories, but also rewrites them. For centuries, our memories have been the foundation of personal identity. We trust them. We build our stories based on them. But science has always known that memory is fragile, more susceptible to alteration than we want to believe. Now, as artificial intelligence becomes increasingly sophisticated, the question is no longer whether technology will interfere with our memories. The question is how soon it will happen. Dive beneath the surface, into the circuitry of your mind. You see, memory is not a perfect recording. Each time you recall an event, your brain reconstructs it, mixing up details, sometimes swapping them, sometimes filling in gaps with seemingly plausible stories. It is an act of imagination dressed up as truth. Neuroscientists call this phenomenon reconsolidation, and this is the vulnerability that AI can exploit. Imagine the vibrant brain scan images when your hippocampus lights up, neural pathways flashing like a city's power grid in the dark. Scientists today map these memory regions with fine detail, decoding the language your brain uses to store and retrieve the moments that shape who you are. Researchers have used electrical stimulation to erase traumatic memories in lab animals. But what if, instead of erasing, the goal was to add memories? Step into AI. Deep neural networks have become experts at faking. They can create faces that have never existed, voices that sound astonishingly real, complete videos indistinguishable from real footage. Each year, deepfakes become more convincing and harder to detect. Now, researchers are training AI not only to create new media, but also to interact directly with human perception, to overlay your consciousness with synthetic memories as easily as downloading an app. Imagine you are watching a video of yourself at a party you have never attended, with friends you have never met, saying words you have never spoken. The film is perfect, the sound flawless. Your mind recognizes the faces, the setting, the emotions. Your brain does what it always does. It tries to make sense of the input, weaving these images into your personal story. Over time, these artificial memories become indistinguishable from real ones. You don't just remember them, you believe in them. This is not science fiction. In 2018, scientists at MIT successfully implanted false memories into mice, using targeted light pulses to activate specific brain cells. The mice behaved as if those false memories were their own. Human trials are not far off. There are already therapeutic tools using artificial intelligence to help patients reconstruct and reinterpret traumatic experiences. But what will happen when these tools are used by people with their own agendas? Let's consider the world of propaganda and psychological warfare. In the information age, the most powerful weapon is not a bullet, but belief. AI can create news stories, images, and even entire life histories that are completely fabricated. In the hands of bad actors, these tools can generate false consensus, rewrite history, and, most frighteningly, reprogram your memory to fit a desired narrative. The faces in the photo change right before your eyes, familiar then strange. Your own identity flickers, uncertain. Memory files on the digital screen are overwritten. Lines of code obscure the truth, replaced by something new. Your timeline, once linear, begins to glitch and loop, events repeating with subtle changes until you are no longer sure which version is real. How do you know if your memories have been tampered with? Do you really want to know? This is the dark side of the AI revolution, the era of memory hacking. The tools already exist, the motivation is increasing, and the vulnerabilities are built right into the structure of our minds. But the story does not end in delusion. It is precisely in the vague space between technology and psychology that we must find our place. In therapy, AI may one day help us heal by gently overwriting the pain of trauma, reshaping our memories into safer forms. In education, it can optimize the way we remember and learn, building stronger and more authentic memories. But the boundary between healing and manipulation is as thin as a razor's edge. Imagine you are looking straight into your own eyes, flickering with lines of code, the world around you bending at the edges. The past is no longer a fixed point, but a shifting landscape continuously rewritten by invisible hands. Will you fight to preserve your true memories? Or will you surrender, letting the algorithm decide which moments are kept and which are erased? The truth is, if your memories are altered, you may never know. The altered self feels as real as the original. The past only truly exists to the extent that you remember it. So let's pause for a moment. Think about the memories you cherish the most, the memories that shaped who you are. Are you sure they are intact, untainted, and belong only to you? Or could it be that the future you remember never actually happened? Do you really trust your memory? Or has it been rewritten? Let me know in the comments. Before you forget this question,